since you started filming, I'll start talking. Hi guys, I'm Nick, again, still Nick, and this is the Samsung 840 EVO. The box confirms it, I hope, that it's the 840 EVO or I'll be pissed. This is a horrible intro. Let's get on with it though. This is a fabulous drive. And stuff. I've got my unboxing stabber. So we're going to stab it open and unbox it and stuff. And I will tell you why this drive is fan-fucking-tabulous. We're going to edit that part out. Or if I can figure out how to make it go beep, then we'll do that. But first, I guess we can read the box, right? We can read the old sucker Samsung SSD 840 EVO. SATA 6 gigabit per second compatible with 3 gigabit per second. It's good that it's compatible with new stuff. Faster evolutionary performance. Yep, but EVO, the 840 Evolution. Dun dun dun. Samsung data migration software for an easy and simple upgrade, and I think this is one of the best selling points of the drive, is actually the software that Samsung packages with it, because they really have some awesome software that goes with this sucker. Samsung Magician software, that's what I just said, okay, for SSD performance management, and a 3-year limited warranty. The box includes a 7mm solid-state drive, so that's the thinner type of drive, so it'll fit even in a Ultrabook or a thin little notebook, which is probably an Ultrabook. Manual and software installation, CD Super, warranty statement and summary, and an installation guide. These are all good things. And for more detailed warranty and product information, we can please visit samsung.com/SSD. And it's made by Samsung. And yep. Alright, let's open it. Okay, this is the 500 gigabyte model, but I'm not going to open it up and show you guys the PCB and such, because I don't want to. But here's the most important part of the video. That's the little product seal. Oh, nice. Sweet. We're going to unbox it together. There it is. Ooh, that is pretty. This is the first time that I've actually seen one in person. It's got a very, very nice finish. If you care about that sort of thing like I do, that's very nice. I like it better than the simple blackness of the 840 and the 840 Pro before. Metallic and beautiful and fabulous and stuff. I guess I could show you the product. There is that 7mm super thinness that I showed you before. With the, I mean, it's an SSD. All SSDs look the same. There's SATA power. There's the data connection. Samsung solid state drive, and they've got their square, which is kind of a carryover from the old branding. And there is the label on the back, which is just super duper. And I'm not going to open it up. So we will kind of just set that there, and then I could get on with the video, but I choose not to do so. Yeah, now we've got this awesome backdrop so that we can look at the nice plastic thing that it came in. It's recyclable. You don't care. Here is the Samsung solid state drive installation guide, and let's look at it together. It's long. It's got pictures. Pictures are good. This installation guide shows the kit. It comes in two variants. It comes with the bare drive, which is what we have here, and it comes in a kit. There's a desktop kit with a tray, so you can mount it into a standard hard drive caddy. There's a notebook kit with a little USB cable, so you can transfer your data and stuff over to it, because a lot of notebooks, I mean, just about all notebooks, only have a spot for one hard drive. So, yeah. Hi. So, yeah. Step 2 is to put the CD into the CD tray. That's good. Nobody probably understood me. And then plug in the USB cable that it didn't come with. And, yeah, transfer your files and stick it in, and everybody knows about it. Laptop installation. There they have the little thing plugged in with a USB and then you transfer the files from your hard drive inside to the guy, and then turn on your Samsung Magician Fabulosity software. I think we've covered that way too much. Here's the most important part of any unboxing. Samsung SSD activated. You get a pair of 2 stickers. It is extreme. I'm not going to take them off. I want to save my stickers. But really, they're kind of ugly. I would never use these. But they're still stickers. Here's your warranty statement. We don't care. Here is your installation disk and such. And this has the software on it that you will use to do the initial file transfer. Say if you have a laptop, you'll plug the drive in, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it later. I'm actually going to put this in my laptop, and I'll show you guys the process that I'm going to use, having just a bare drive and not having sprung for the laptop super duper transfer kit. But yep, you use the software on this CD to transfer your files over. It's very good software, and it's even very much improved over the last generation of SSDs. So I love the software that comes with these drives. Have I talked enough about it? Should we get on with it? No? You want to talk more? Well, let's talk more. We've got the little magic black cube SSD out of the box, and I've showed it to you, and I've rambled and made a lot of claims about it. Now we'll actually get into some details. I think that I've already told you, I don't remember, that it uses 19 nanometer, probably. Samsung doesn't disclose the exact process size, but 19 nanometer triple level cell NAND flash, TLC flash, and let's get techie for a moment. There are 3 kind of main types of NAND flash that go in flash drives. There's SLC, single level, MLC, and then there's TLC. And TLC is sort of the slowest and less reliable in many cases. And something like SLC, which will have the best performance, and it's been around probably the longest, yeah, and stuff. But Samsung is a NAND flash manufacturer, and they overcome sort of what has traditionally been. The TLC has these write limitations. It's more limited than MLC, but being a flash manufacturer, they can pick and choose the chips that they like, and so they're putting in TLC flash, but they're only putting in the best of the TLC flash. So you're still getting awesome reliability with this drive, and you're getting the performance of SLC flash, and they overcome the performance barrier through some software, which we will chat about. It's 3-bit per cell, if I already didn't tell you. So, the nicest thing about this little drive, I'll hold it, even though it probably looked better there, but this drive has something called Turbo Write, and that is right in the driver. You don't have to ever deal with it or look at it. It just works. And what it does is it runs a portion of the TLC NAND flash inside here. It runs a little bit of it in SLC mode, so you're getting drastically improved performance. Now, I say that it runs a little bit of it. It runs a cache, and so it'll run a certain amount, and that changes based on the capacity of the drive. We have a 500 gigabyte here, and that has a 6 gigabyte cache of flash in SLC mode. And the 120 has 3 gigabyte, excuse me. The 250 has a 3 gigabyte. The 750 has a 9 gigabyte, and the 1 terabyte drive, it comes with 1 terabyte, guys, has 12 gigabytes of NAND flash that runs in SLC mode. So when you write data to the drive, as long as you are not writing any more than whatever your cache amount is for the drive that you bought, so in this case, as long as we're not writing more than 6 gigabytes to the drive at once, so like big old video files and things like that, it's going to put it into cache, it's going to write really fast, and you're going to have great SLC class performance from this drive. And I'll show you guys later on just what we can achieve with it. It's awesome. I think that Turbo-Write is great technology, and it really makes this SSD an awesome choice. Whether you're concerned with performance or value or whatever, this is a great SSD. The other big deal in software is R.A.P.I.D, which is sort of like a RAM disk, but it's also part of the driver, and kind of you either enable it or disable it. And again, it uses your system memory, so your RAM is a cache for the SSD, and RAM is a lot faster than any SSD, so you get great performance. That's awesome, and it can use up to 1 gigabyte. The problem is that it's volatile memory, which means if the power goes out, whatever was stored in your RAM is gone, as opposed to whatever's stored in here. If you put it into the SLC cache and the power goes out, well, it's still there. This is not a problem really if you have a laptop with a battery, because it's got a battery. Same thing with a desktop with a battery backup and stuff like that. So Turbo-Write is really the most interesting piece of software in my opinion, but R.A.P.I.D is pretty good too. That combined with the Magician software, which I'm going to show you a little bit later once I get this drive installed, really makes this a very compelling drive, and I bought it. And so obviously this is my choice for an SSD. It's also got awesome power consumption stuff. It's a very low power drive, so if you guys are running a laptop with like a 5500 RPM mechanical hard drive, not only are you going to see huge performance increases, like huge, you're going to get better battery life too, because it just sucks less juice. So I'm not reading a cheat sheet. What are you talking about? It uses the Cortex R4 controller, which is upclocked now. It runs at 400 megahertz compared to the previous controller, which is 300 megahertz, and they're calling it the MEX controller, which is a great controller. And they called the controller on the previous generation, I tossed the box, didn't I? Apparently I did. The previous was the MDX controller, which is just fancy. It has hardware AES 256 encryption, so your data is safe. There's a special code on the back of the drive if you forget the password to recover it. So yeah, even if somebody steals your drive, they're not getting your data unless it's the NSA. Yeah. So, ooh, I am going to go ahead and not put those stickers on my system, and I'm going to get this drive rolling, and I'll let you guys see just what it's like to transfer your data and get running get an SSD like this running. Yeah, I'm running out of stuff to say.